Hello, dear ones. Julie Hedges here, live from the Tarot Journey with a very quick cosmic conversation. I'm using this time while my defroster is defrosting the frozen rain from my front and back windshields to come to you with a quick update. Yeah, we're having our first winter weather event right now. Yesterday it was almost 70 degrees, and from this morning to here this evening, it's dropped about 40 degrees, and our high tomorrow is only going to be 28. So we've gone from rain today to freezing rain, and because it was such a nice day yesterday, I decided to play instead of doing what I was supposed to do, which was go to the store for my weekly provisions. So now I have to do that tonight. So I'm headed to the store in this freezing rain, and Rob's here. He says we have several inches of snow. He'd be heading to guitar lesson, but his four-wheel drive was sliding on the way to the other plant. Oh my, yeah, maybe stay put. I know, if I didn't absolutely have to go to the store, I would not, because especially here where I am in southern Indiana, there will not be a crumb of bread or a single egg or a bottle of milk anywhere in the tri-state area. That's the thing. When you live here in almost the South, for some reason people like to make French toast when there's any kind of snow in the forecast or freezing rain or something along those lines. So I'm taking advantage of this time where I have to wait for things to warm up in here and just come to you with a quick update. So today is 11/11. First and foremost, thank you to our veterans. Happy Veterans Day, Remembrance Day for all of those who have served and who are serving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've seen a lot of celebration here, especially on Facebook today. So yes, I appreciate that. Bob says, panic, buy a cow. Around here, it's French toast. I don't know why, but here it's French toast. Anyway, thank you to the veterans. It is 11/11. In the spiritual realm, 11/11 signifies the portal of manifestation and of mastery. So we have that portal open today. And today is also a significant time cosmically because during how do I want to say this? Well, first of all, during the Mercury retrograde, when Mercury appears to be going backward in the sky, there comes a point when he meets up with the sun that is always going in one direction, always going forward, as we would say. So today is that day in the Mercury retrograde cycle that the sun and Mercury meet up. So what can we expect from that? Today you may have an aha moment where the light of the sun really illuminates the conscious mind. Mercury being the mind, Mercury being how we think and our mental processing abilities and the way we communicate that. So we can expect an aha. But really, I think that we might have to sleep on it. So the aha might come maybe tomorrow or the next day. But this is the time when it's like biting into that York peppermint patty, that but the appreciation of it or the registering of that comes after the initial meeting. So that's just something to think about. Also, if you were at the right place and the right time with the right equipment, you would be able to see Mercury and the sun meet up if you have the right telescope. That is a rather rare occurrence when you can actually see Mercury moving across the face of the sun. A little bitty black dot, because Mercury is much cooler than the sun. Even though he's hot, he's much cooler than our sun. And so with the right telescope, NASA, I'm sure, has that coverage. You could look online. That is a relatively rare occurrence. So the next time we will be able to see that Mercury crossing the face of the sun will be in 2032. So that's a ways away. But the Mercury meeting up with the sun, as he's doing today, that is that's a regular occurrence. So that does happen at the same intervals as we have Mercury retrograde. So we've got several times a year that happens. 6 times in 2019 and 6 times in 2020. So it's a regular occurrence. Right, Rob says, make sure you have special equipment for that, or you can damage your eyes. Most definitely. Most definitely. And today, we wouldn't have been able to see it here because it rained all day. And now it's freezing rain. So, there we have it. Mercury meeting up with the sun. Spiritually and emotionally, we can expect an aha to come from that. And additionally, tomorrow, the 12th, is a full moon in the sign of Taurus. So the sun shining through the mansion of Scorpio, facing the moon, glowing within the mansion of Taurus. This is the axis of empowerment, true empowerment. So, what is the value of? What is the power within? So this is a time to really recognize the power within you, especially your creative power. That's really coming into the focus now. Absolutely. So, expect an aha moment. It might blow your socks off, or it might just be a deep knowing. Whatever it is, I hope it is very much blessing for your path. Tomorrow, the full moon. If you have opportunity, you might put your crystals out. If you don't set them outside, I know here we're expecting some actual snow accumulation, so I won't be putting my crystals outside, but you can always put them on a table or a windowsill that will soak up that wonderful full moon light. So that is my cosmic conversation update live from the tarot journey, and I'm going to brave the rest of the wall Martians and actually go get some groceries, because I messed around yesterday. I did. I played. I should have done my chores, but I didn't. So I knew this was coming. I have to pay the piper now. And that piper is some freezing rain and the rest of the weirdos like me who didn't go to the store in advance of the storm. So thank you for joining me for this wonderful cosmic conversation. And as always, from my heart to yours, may the peace that surpasses all human understanding be with each and every one of you. Om Shanti.